1. Just because your numbers are going up doesn't mean you're doing the exercise right. I remember hitting plenty of milestones in regards to benching, squatting, and deadlifting. However, I would later find out little things I was doing wrong that could have led to injury. Fixing these minor tweaks made the exercises much harder, but I felt much stronger and safer because of them. 2. Mobility work is extremely important. After a couple years of lifting, I was at the top of the world. I was bigger, stronger, and had more confidence. However, I didn't realize how tight I was and how that was restricting much of what I did in the weight room and in my life. If you don't know much about mobility, do some research. Thoracic spine mobility, shoulder mobility, hip mobility, ankle mobility, the list goes on and on. Look up people like Kelly Starrett, Eric Cressy, Matthew Ibrahim, and others. They all have YouTube channels, and their attention to detail in regards to range of motion, stability, and mobility are some of the most useful and eye-opening pieces of information you can find. 3. Never underestimate the power of warming up. I see a lot of people walk into the gym, do a couple of shoulder circles, then jump into their workout. I used to do the same thing. However, once I started adding in dynamic warm-ups and prehab, mobility exercises before lifting, I noticed a world's difference. Consider the exercises you'll be doing that day and work on those areas before you hit the weights. 4. Compound movements really do trump all. This was a hard lesson for me to learn. I used to do the typical back, biceps, chest, triceps, shoulders, traps, leg split. However, once I switched over to push, pull, leg splits, I really noticed a change in my body. Cut down the isolation work. Focus on exercises that will truly challenge your strength, stability, and coordination. Pull-ups, chin-ups, bent-over rows, squats, deadlifts, RDLs, overhead presses, bench, incline bench, push-ups, dips, cleans, snatches, etc. Those are the exercises that should make up the majority of your workouts. Find ways to make them harder if you've already mastered them. Not only will your strength increase, but you'll look even better. 5. Writing out, or following, a detailed workout program will get you to that next level. I can't tell you how many of my workouts in years past consisted of me walking into the gym and meandering from exercise to exercise. Sure, I walked out with a nice pump, but how did I know I actually made any progress? When I follow a pre-written routine, I go into the gym on a mission. I know what I'm going to do, how many times, and how much weight I'll use. This really drills discipline into you. Some days you come in feeling sluggish, but if you have a routine set up, you know that you must finish what you wrote down. Otherwise, you'd probably cut your workout short. Having a specific goal changes your mindset completely. Tracking your progress keeps you honest and prepared. Looking back on your numbers and seeing them increase is an awesome feeling. Look into programs like 531, Starting Strength, PHAT, just to name a few. Or, if you feel competent enough, write up your own. Take progress pictures. Track your numbers. It is essential for success. 6. Nutrition and sleep really are as important as people make them out to be. I know. Everyone has heard this by now, but I had to mention it. Just Google the benefits of sleep if you don't know them, but they are substantial. And nutrition, I could write an entire essay on that subject alone, but you must, and I mean must, make this a priority over everything else. If you have your nutrition on point, everything else will come with relative ease. Don't undermine its importance.